I'm Christine Hanna. I'm president of Hanna Winery and the author of The Winemaker Cooks. It's a series of seasonal menus, wine pairings for each of the recipes, and great entertaining tips peppered throughout the book. I've been cooking since I was 3. We lived in foggy San Francisco, all 5 of us kids, and drove my parents crazy during the summers. And so my dad bought a 12-acre ranch up in what's now the Russian River Valley. Back then it was the middle of nowhere. And we'd go up on the weekends. Pretty soon we planted a vegetable garden, and we had chickens, and planted an orchard, and planted some grapevines, and started to make homemade wine. And that's really how Hanna Winery was born. We've gone from the original 12 acres at the home ranch to 250 acres, and that original couple hundred cases of wine has grown to about 50,000 cases distributed across the country. It's pretty quiet here. What people do for entertainment, they don't go to clubs and they don't go out to restaurants as much as they entertain at home. And that's how I started to cook out of the garden and farmers markets and become part of the landscape here. I come home from the winery after a long day, and I come out in the garden and pick what's fresh and make dinner and feed people, and there's nothing better than that. Today we're going to be celebrating summertime in Sonoma County. We're going to do my ultimate summer party food, lamb shawarma. In the Middle East, they usually roast lamb on a spit for hours and hours and hours and slice it off. I'm doing more of a California wine country version where I marinate a leg of lamb and grill it. We'll do homemade pita, we'll do a yogurt tahini sauce, and then peppers and caramelized onions to go inside. It's just delicious and great party food. We've got beans climbing around everywhere in the garden, so we're going to do a salad of fresh green beans, sweetness of watermelon, which is at its peak right now too, and that will be pulled together with the tang of some local goat cheese. A great example of a seasonal and a local dish. Seasonality works with both food and wine. So in the wintertime, when you're making long braised dishes and root vegetables and winter greens, you're going to pick Cabernets with big bold flavors and tannins. In the summertime, you're going to choose bright, aromatic, acidic Sauvignon Blanc, so the wines go with the food for sure. Cheers. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. This whole cookbook project came about because of our wine club. So if you'd like more information about our wine club, about food and wine pairings, go to hannawinery.com, and I certainly invite you to come visit any 3 of our tasting rooms up in Alexander Valley, in the Russian River Valley, or even down in the city at Press Club in San Francisco.